Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azmi Zufairi bin Muhammad Nazri. I'm from Group 4, and with my friend, I want to present about gyroscopic instrument and principle. Okay, first I'm going to explain about what is gyroscope. I got 3 points here. The gyroscopic is mean it is a rotating body mass or wheel, and when it spin has the ability to maintain its axis of spin in constant attitude. It means when the body of gyroscopic spin, that it has ability to maintain the axis when speed, and it uh, can be in constant attitude. Second, any rotating mass has gyroscopic properties which produce special effect that it does not have if it stationary. Third, mass masses which produce gyroscopic effect include a spinning coin, a bicycle wheel, helicopter, rotor, blade, and any mass that rotates. Okay, here are the example. Gyroscopic can we can explain or be an example of bicycle wheel, helicopter rotor blade, and any mass that rotates. Okay, next slide. Okay, free gyro consists of three. Gyro have three main part lah. First, rotor we can call wheel. It made from copper, steel, and titanium. Here, you can see at the picture. Second, an inner gimbal ring. Inner gimbal ring is here. Third, outer gimbal ring. Outer gimbal ring, the green one. That's three main part in gyro, free gyro. Okay, fundamental characteristic of gyro. First, rigidity. Second, precision. Okay, what is rigidity? Rigidity means the ability of a gyro to maintain a fixed position during spinning, irrespective of any force acting on it. As you can see at the picture, when when something out the gyroscopic move or rotate, the gyroscopic will maintain it will be fixed position. Second, free gyroscope is designed to have rigidity. That rigidity depends on three factors. First, mass of the rotor, speed of the rotation, distance at which the mass acts from the center, radius of gyration. Okay, next, what is precision? Precision is the movement of gyro away from its fixed position or datum due to friction or force. As you can see at the picture here, an example. Okay, here the explanation. When force apply here at the finger, gyro respond as true force is applied here. It respond here when force apply here. Okay. Second point, precision depend on three factors. Okay. Precision have three factors. First, strength and direction of applied force. Second, moment of inertia of rotor. Ni the third one, the velocity of rotor. Okay, that's for precision. Okay, precision, the change in direction take place not in line with force but always at a point 90 degree away in the direction of rotation. Okay, topple, it has two part, which is topple and torque. As you can see, topple here. Zero topple is at the top of the gyro. Okay. Topple, what is topple? Okay, topple gyro is said to be topple when it is exposed to a very severe precision and lock between the gimbal. Okay, torque. Torque, what is torque? Torque applied to the gyro can be in form of pressure, air jet, or electronic means. Okay, torque applied to the inner gimbal of a free gyro. Gyro will cause the outer ring to veer. Torque applied to the outer gimbal of a free gyro will cause the inner ring to tilt. Okay, what I explained, free gyro consists of ni rotor, inner gimbal, and outer gimbal is the main. It has important thing to do when precision. Okay, next. Degree of freedom. Okay, as we know, the gyroscopic have degree of freedom. It can be part in three way. First, spin on its own axis. Second, veer on its vertical axis. Third, tilt on its horizontal axis. Okay, here the explanation. As you can see at the picture, Z axis torque server, Y rotor, X spin axis. Okay, to spin about the spin axis is X. To spin about the axis X. To tilt about the horizontal axis is Y. To turn about the vertical axis is Z. Okay, here's spin, tilt, and vertical axis veer. That's what it means. Okay. Next, name gyro based open axis of spin or function. Okay, there are four name gyro based on axis of spin or function. First, horizontal gyro, vertical gyro, earth gyro, space gyro. Okay, first we go horizontal gyro. What is horizontal gyro? Horizontal gyro axis of spin horizontal. Control heading. What horizontal gyro do? Control heading. Okay, next, second one, vertical gyro. Vertical gyro is axis of spin vertical. What vertical gyro do is control attitude. Okay, earth gyro. A gyro where its axis of spin is pointing towards the Earth's surface. It is tied to the Earth. Earth gyro is what we can call bersambung with Earth. Okay. What Earth gyro do is control attitude. Same also vertical gyro. Okay, fourth one, space gyro. A gyro where its axis of spin is pointing at one direction in space. Okay, there are four name of gyro, but name of gyro this is based open axis of spin or function. Okay. Okay, here we go. Limitation to free gyro. As we know, the gyroscopic have a limitation when it at free gyro. Okay, there are three. What I got here. First, real drift. Second, apparent drift. Third one, transport wonder. Okay, we go the first one, real drift. Okay, real drift, unwanted precision caused by imperfection in gyro. Second, bearing friction and gimbal unbalance, also known as a random wander or free wander. Okay, real drift, we can explain when the first precision cause it's not perfection, it has something yang kita tak nak yang mengakibatkan gyro tu tak berfungsi dengan perfect. Second, bearing friction and gimbal unbalance. Second one, bearing friction. Kita punya bearing and gimbal, outer gimbal and inner gimbal is unbalanced. Third one, also known as real drift, juga dikenali sebagai random wander or free wander. Okay, second one, apparent drift. What is apparent drift? Free gyro appear to veer or drift as the Earth rotates at 15 degree per hour. Okay, apparent drift when the gyro veer or drift at Earth rotate 15 degree per hour. Okay. Third one, transport wander, horizontal. What is transport wander? Horizontal gyro will show wander if it travel from north to lower latitude. It can be overcome by using gravity sensing device. Okay, as we know, wander have three. First, random wander, free wander. Random wander and free wander is real drift. Transport wander is when horizontal gyro show the wander travel from north lower latitude. Lagi satu, kita boleh macam tangani by using gravity sensing device. Okay.
So for this part, the method of operation. There are two methods of operation, which is pneumatic and electrical. For pneumatic, the pressure of this operation is 3.5 to 4.5 kg, and the speed is 12,000 to 15,000 RPM revolution per minute. The third one, gyro wheel is larger and then is heavier made of brass. For electrical methods of operation, is the SC system, which is attitude indicator. Also a DC system and indicator. And for the speed, the operation is 20,000 to 25,000 revolution per minute. And then the gyro wheel is more smaller than the pneumatic, and the rotor of electrical motor. And then this is the type of the picture or example of pneumatic gyro. You can see that the vacuum and the air inlet in the picture. So the next one, the pendulous vent erection system. This type of system is employed on air-driven gyro to provide for normal erection at rate of 8 degree per minute. And the air that drives the rotor exhaust or slot on the base of the gyro housing is the inner gimbal. And the third one, each of the four slots is bisected by nitrogen pendulous vent. Gyro is properly erect. The first one, when the gyro is properly erect by the jet of air from the front and back slot equal and opposite, and so cancel each other out. Similar the jet on each side equal or and opposite. And then if the gyro is not erect, say the top of it tilted to the front of the of the instrument, the side vanes parallel to y1 axis will remain vertical. This will make close of one of the side part and fully open the opposite side part. And then lastly, they increase the reaction of the air and the open part result in the top applied to the rotor housing about SS1, causing the gyro to process about YY1 and so erect the gyro. So this is the picture or example of pendulous vane erection unit. We can see that the process of pendulous vane erection unit, and then the ball type erection unit. For this type, there are another purely mechanical erection system which and may be used on the either air-driven or electrically driven gyros. The standby horizon on 747, which is electrically driven, use this type of erection system. A radius, this is attached to the bottom of the gyro housing with the specially profiled hooks around the edge of the disc. This assembly is rotated in the same direction as the gyro rotor, but at a much slower speed, typically at 25 RPM, and the number of steel bolts are free to move on the disc. Then there are four steps of this system unit, which is the first one with the gyro erect. The bolts will congregate in the center of the radius disc, and no precessional force applied to the gyro. And the second one, if the spin axis of the gyro is displaced, the bolts will fall to the low side of the disc to be collected by the hook and they carry around the rotation of mechanism. And the third step, as the ball move from the low side to the high side, they will fall out of the hook and back to the low side. This process will concentrate the mass of balls 90 degrees in the direction of rotation from the low side of the disc. The last process is this applies torque to the gyro rotor to process the gyro back to the erect position. So this is the what we call it, the process of the gyro erect and the tilt. Another system is electrical erection system. Firstly, we can see the picture, and then for the torque motor and leveling switch, the torque motor is the split phase type, which permanently powered via a capacitor, reference phase winding, and two control phase winding connected to AC via to the mercury switches. And this type erection has two modes of operation, which is the first one is normal erection, and second one fast erection. This considered the circuit for one of the torque motors. So the process is the first one, with the gyro properly erect, the mercury will be in the center position, and so neither of the control windings are energized. So the second, when the gyro is not erect, the mercury will not fall to one and in the mercury switch, completing the circuit to one of the control winding. And the last process is, if the gyro was displaced about the pitch axis, the longitudinal mercury switch will complete the circuit to appropriate control winding in the pitch torque motor. This will apply a torque to the gyro about the roll axis, precessing the gyro about the pitch axis until the gyro is properly erect. So I will explain the fast erection switch first. So for this one, the pressing the fast erection switch simply bypass the auto transformer applying at 111 and 15 volt AC directly to the torque motors. This increases the erection rate at 120 degree to 180 degree per minute. There are two precautions for the switch while observed using these switches. The switch must not be pressed for longer than 50 seconds to prevent overheating of the torque motors. The second one, the switch must only be used in the straight and level flight or shallow pitch angle, or else false indication for a weak result. fault indication, indication will result. And for notation, a speed monitoring circuit called a spin down brake is used to prevent the oscillating effect notation of the gyro, which occurs at low rotational speed when the gimbal are not orthogonal. So the system holds outer gimbal steady at the following times. The first time is for short period of the time after power is applied, and then after power is removed to gyro prevent assembly spinning about vertical axis. But in some cases, a delay of approximately 30 seconds occurs before the brake is applied. For the gyros, there is 5 type of the gyros, which is free gyro, tight gyro, gyro, red gyro, and laser gyro. And the first one, free gyro. Free gyro is a gyro having complete freedom in 3 planes at right angles to each other. And then this is also sometimes known as a space gyro. For the tight gyro, a gyro having freedom in the 3 planes at the right angles to each other but controlled by some internal source. All the gyro on aircraft are tight. So the third one, a tight gyro controlled by the gravity to maintain its position relative to Earth. And then its artificial gyro is an Earth gyro. And the fourth one, rig gyro. A gyro having one plane of freedom at right angles to the plane of the rotation. So construction as to measure the rate of movement about the plane at right angles to the both the plane rotation and then the plane of freedom. So the lastly laser gyro. It is rate sensor with no rotating mesh or gimbal system, and then it's also the attitude output signal can be direct to the navigation computer. So there are 5 type of gyro, so you can see that the system of the 5 gyro. So the next one I pass to the Ashraf.
Where the slide?
Wait.
Or do wait.
Sekejap, jadi jangan tekan stop presenting.
Oh. Okay. Now we go to the heading indicator. So, directional gyro indicator. First of all, is to provide aircraft heading based on gyroscopic rigidity to act as an adjuster to the magnetic compass. The gyroscope is spun either electrically or using filter a flow from suction pump, sometimes a pressure pump in high altitude aircraft, driven from the aircraft engines. So after that, principle of operation of heading indicator is the plane defined by the longitudinal and the transverse axis of the aircraft. It uses a horizontal gyro, which is also known as an azimuth or directly gyro to detect any movement about its azimuth plane. Directional gyro indicator. Modern directional gyro indicator use the vertical compass cut indicator, which is easy to read. As you can see the picture, drum type indicator reading is the reverse of normal compass orientation, which can cause confusion to to play. Consists of first compass rose. Compass rose for die rotate in the calibration of 0 degree to 360 degree. Second one, aircraft symbol. Points upward to show aircraft heading. Then heading indicator construction. As you can see, the picture at the sebelah apa? At the next horizontal gyro, compass cut, lubber line, kegging knob, and suction piping and filter. Compass cut is mounted to the outer gimbal. Lubber line is to reduce parallax error. Kegging knob for fast erection of gyro. Okay, next one is attitude indicator. Purpose of attitude indicator is to inform the pilot of the aircraft orientation relative to Earth's horizon and give an immediate indication of the smallest orientation change. So next one, also known as the gyro horizon or artificial horizon. Then the miniature aircraft and horizon bar mimic the relationship of the aircraft relative to the actual horizon. It is a primary instrument for flight in instrument meteorological condition. This one is you can see the example of attitude indicator. Sorry for the typo. In principle of operation of attitude indicator is use a vertical gyro to detect any movement on its horizontal plane. Construction this indicator is vertical gyro, artificial horizon, miniature aircraft, kegging knob, filter and piping connection. This one, you can see the example of attitude indicator picture. You can see where the outer gimbal, gyro motor, stop pin, outer gimbal, and the stops. Okay. Next is attitude directional indicator. An attitude indicator integrate with flight director system. It display a normal artificial horizon indication. Steering command called command bar. The last one is flight director system. A flight director system is an instrument system consisting of electronic components that compute and indicate the aircraft altitude required to attain and maintain a pre-selected flight condition. A command bar on the aircraft altitude indicator shows the pilot how much and in what direction the altitude of the aircraft must be changed to achieve the desired result. The computed common indication relieve the pilots of many the mental calculation required for instrument flight, such as interception angle, wind drive correction, and rate of climb and descent. Okay. That's all for me. I pass to Muhammad Daniel Asri to continue the slide.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I want to explain about flight director command. 767 flight director, go around demo. Go around have GA for auto rotor mode, go around, and pitch mode, go around, and go around selected. Command bar, go around guidance. And this GA rule mode, go around. Turn and slip indicator. Turn and slip indicator have a 3 rate. Indicate to the pilot the rate of a turn of an aircraft in degree per minute. Rate 1, 180 per minute. And rate 2, 360 per minute. And rate 3, 540 per minute. Okay. So next, construction and operation. This the indicator depend on precision for their operation. Each use a rate gyro to detect any movement about its vertical axis. Consist of rate gyro. Consist of one gimbal ring has 1 degree of freedom. Rotational speed of rotor is half of they use directional gyro or attitude indicator. Center by a calibrated spring or dashboard. Okay, second, a point gimbal move the pointer. And third, SCAR, rate of turn. Okay, next, this banking and turning. Banking and turning have a climbing left bank, straight climb, climbing right bank, level left bank, descending left bank, straight descent, and descending right bank. Okay. So next, inclinometer. Inclinometer is a part of the turn and slip indicator. The position of the ball will indicate the condition of bend during a turn. Principle of operation. Okay, next, turn coordinator. Turn coordinator have a 3. Coordinate turn, skid, and slip. This is to display to a pilot information about his rate of turn, rate of roll, and the quality or coordination of the turn. Can be a pneumatic operate system or DC electrical system. Okay. So this construction and operation. They have rate gyro, return by calibrated spring or dashboard. The gyro is mounted in a canted position 30 degree from horizontal axis. So next, SCAR is calibrated in standard rate turn. Okay, so that's all from us. Anyone to say something?
No, Daniel.
No. So that's all from us, Group 4. The member of Group 4 is first me, Muhammad Azmi Zufari bin Muhammad Nazri. Second, Muhammad Amir Rahimi bin Abdul Rahman. Third, Daniel bin Muhammad Asri. Fourth, Ashraf bin Abdul Rashid. So that's all. Thank you for your time, and inshallah see you next time.
Stay at home and stay safe.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.